What's going on, YouTube? I'm Colin, you're watching No Fashion, and today we're going to be talking about Gucci.
So no matter how much you spend, if you don't take good care of what you have, you won't be well dressed.
Gucci is an Italian fashion house and luxury retailer founded by Guccio Gucci in 1921 and now stands at a brand value estimate of $12.4 billion. Gucci grew up in a very humble family as the son of a leather goods maker in Florence, Italy. At the time, Guccio had no interest in the family trade, and instead, as a teen, he traveled to London and Paris taking odd jobs as a waiter or concierge. Among these jobs was a lift attendant at the London Savoy Hotel. Due to its prestigious standing, many of its patrons were both rich and powerful, thus subjecting Guccio to the elegant and luxurious style they had, in particular their luggage. Upon returning to Florence at the age of 40, Guccio was greatly inspired by the fashion he had experienced that he decided to follow his father's footsteps in leather goods, opening his first Gucci shop in 1921 in Florence. The recognition Gucci received was greatly attributed to his extraordinary level of craftsmanship and his intriguing designs inspired by horse racing, most notably the horsebit loafers that Gucci still releases and riffs on today. In 1935, the League of Nations embargo made it very difficult for Italy and thus Italian designers access to leather products, forcing Gucci to turn to cloth-based products of canapa or hemp on which a tan fabric was covered with a crisscross diamond shape of darker brown. This was clearly the first iteration of the famous Gucci design used today. On top of the lack of leather resources, World War II and its heavy rationing requirements that were abundant in Europe forced the brand to get creative, resulting in the iconic bamboo handle to be released around 1947. These interesting and scrappy choices helped to establish the brand more fully in the luxury space. Shortly after, in 1953, Guccio Gucci passed away at the age of 72, a mere 15 days after his son Aldo opened the first Gucci store in the US, thus establishing the brand in that market. 1961 marked the inclusion of the GG monogram into the already established designs. The Gucci brand establishes a storyline of luxury that was built from the ground up. Times of struggle and hardship that were outside of their control blossomed into some of the most well-known pieces in the brand's history and remain relevant in the world of fashion today. As Gucci stands right now, it has emerged as a juggernaut of the luxury brand world. Alessandro Michele, the creative director of the brand, has taken a very non-traditional angle, giving the luxury space some more street-inspired items that reach a much broader audience. However, this has recently had a negative impact on the brand, with a turtleneck that was released that to consumers very much resembled blackface. Gucci has addressed this issue as an honest mistake. However, critics are more concerned with the lack of diversity within the company that a design like this was able to make it all the way to production without any red flags. All in all, Gucci is a brand that prides itself on the quality of its products and the exclusivity of its items. The brand has made a lot of progress in the merging of traditional luxury and a more current take on luxury that has made its brand reach much farther than many brands that are sticking to their traditional ways. At its heart, this is a story about a young man who was lost and found inspiration that led him back to the very craft he had rejected so many years prior. I think this situation is one that can really resonate with a younger audience who is just coming to terms with their calling in life, and Gucci, in my opinion, is the perfect, albeit expensive reminder of the journey that we all go through. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing. And if you have any feedback for me as I'm just kind of figuring out what I'm doing here, please leave a comment section down below. Thanks.